Hello guys, this is Hexagon Zero and welcome back to another Multiplayer Monday. Alrighty then, I finally got it, some semi-decent footage of Operation Mortar on the carrier assault objective game mode type stuff. Yeah. And this is just me being smart, that objective being taken over. I would have died if I had shot that attack boat, so it wouldn't have been much of a point. And then my idiot teammate spawns on me, and it begins immediately opening fire on the enemy. When we are probably outnumbered, outgunned, and they most likely know where we are. So I get a nice good old-fashioned trade in there with Karashi 701. And we'll kick off that with me. Yeah, and actually throughout this, I knew I was recording it at the time, and I knew this was probably going to be the last time I'd get to try recording this, because I tried this about 3 times to get some decent footage, and this is the best I can come up with. I mean, actually, there was a game of Lost Island, but I really wish I had recorded it, because I got my first ever SRA kill, like on a chopper, and it was a transport chopper full of guys, and I'm talking like the pilot and the gunner, and I'm not talking like the pilot and two gunners. I'm talking about like a full transport chopper, and it wasn't even in range. Like I couldn't even see it on my screen. All I did was I fired the rocket. They actually banked towards me and started heading over to me, and I just kind of whipped my view upwards, and completely out of luck and chance, I blew them up, and I got 5 kills. And it was glorious, because it was my first ever SRA kill with a chopper. And then a little while later, I actually blew up a moving quad bike with 2 guys on it, so that was cool, too. No such luck this game. And so, I kind of wanted to... This highlights a lot of the issues that are currently happening in Naval Strike. What happened last time in Battlefield 3 is that either they use buildings, and buildings are easy. Speaking from a level designer and game designer perspective, buildings are easy. Not especially destructible buildings, but destructible buildings are certainly easy. I'm gonna get shot here, by the way. What it means, right after blowing that up, what it means essentially is that you've got like, imagine a maze. You've just got a normal square-shaped maze. Here's the entrance, here's the exit. That's what a map would look like if you looked at it from top down. On these, it's more like a spiral spaghetti thing with multiple layers. And it's hell. It's hell. And here do I die? I think I die. Yeah, I think I die. No, I don't die yet. Okay. Well, one of these games I get killed by a cannonball, which is both awesome as it is sad. But essentially, my point there with buildings is that they're easy to do in level design, but this is islands, openness, trees, easy to see people. I mean, yeah, sure, there's a little bit of wind in the air to give people a little bit of anonymity. But someone with decreased textures, which most people have, because Battlefield 4 practically kills your graphics card, are going to be able to see you. They're going to be able to see you. There's no question about it. And what I'm doing there is, I'm being kind of a bad teammate. I'm letting him go first so he can die first. Turns out I was correct in assuming that was probably a good idea. And I do get a guy here, the RGO impact, and then... I'm like, okay, well, if they're all focusing on there, I'm gonna go up and pull a flanking maneuver, right? Yes, that will work. No, we got teammates now, so let's go back down there and try and push up to the center, because it's always good to pop up in the middle of people. That has been proven by StarCraft. But it's also kind of bad to pop up in the middle of a whole bunch of people. But anyway, the map design, it has too many holes in it. And I'm talking quite literally here. I'm not talking it's bad map design. I'm just saying that it's got too many holes. Take, for example, Operation Metro. In Battlefield 3, their bottleneck was always at those stairs. It was a rare chance that anybody pushed back the stairs. And I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if DICE makes an official statement about this, but the distance between the Russian side, this is me being stupid by the way, the distance between the Russian side and the US side, they're different to get to B flag. The one where you start outside and run in, I can't remember which one's which, that one, I swear to God, is a shorter distance. It's a shorter distance, believe me, because it's always the team that started on the outside of Metro that get to B flag first and cap those stairs. And then that's essentially what Metro is on Battlefield 3. And here's me dying again. What am I using there? Am I using the MG4? Yeah, I'm using the MG4, so this is my support class. I got up to the AWS, and I was about to pass my M98B, and I like to keep my M98B as my most killed with weapon, so I swapped out to the MG4 with my support class. Kind of regretting it, because the kick on this thing is incredible. But yeah, and then in Battlefield 4, they added the elevators, which actually work now, and I would have been happy with just the elevators, because they would have proven very good dynamic on their own. But no, they added that little side passage that's the bane of my existence whenever I play Metro. Because I'm either covering it, because no one else will, or I'm getting shot from it, because no one covered it. Or I'm shooting out from it, because no one's covering it, or I'm getting shot at while in it, because someone's covering it. Unlikely, though. So yeah, you can see the difference there. If Operation Mortar was on Battlefield 3, this entire network system on the inside wouldn't exist. And that's what I mean by too many holes. There are too many ways in this type of map design to get places and to kill people. If you have a building, even if it's fully collapsed building, you're still going to have the ability to climb around it, or maybe have a tough time getting through it. These are islands. You can run over them and be perfectly fine. Here's me being an idiot, by the way. Yeah, it's my own grenade. It's an RGO impact. Ow. Either way, it hurts. So, that's kind of what I'm complaining about, is that, well, granted, it is Naval Strike, and it's supposed to focus on boats, and if it was supposed to focus on boats, then could they have added a little bit of cover for the gunners on the back of attack boats? Please. I don't know, I know we have the technology to stick shields on front of turrets and LMGs, and I know there are those, actually HMGs, but there are those in Battlefield 4. Look on Hainan Resort. There's like around the D flag. There's a turret with a thing mounted on the front which stops bullets. Can we get those on the attack boats? That would be great, because then I could start getting shot. Anyway, what I'm doing here is I'm trying to do a ninja cap on an objective, because right now we are almost all capped, and we are losing. I believe they have like 60, maybe 50. I can see the screen so small. Actually, no, they have like next to nothing. They have like 34. Oh no, no, they have 54. Never mind, I'm looking at this thing wrong. Anyway, we have 41% left, because we've hit 50% there, below 50% there, currently inside of our ship. Yeah, that's good. And when our ship drops down below 50%, I pull back to the ship, because I know that if one person out of 2 pulls back, then at least one person out of 3 will pull back to help it. And that number is actually rising. If one person pulls back out of 2, then 2 people out of 3 will pull back to defend. That's kind of what's happening. People are actually starting to realize the importance of defending your shit. Anyway, before, the reason why I didn't take I took the long way around because there was an attack boat, and I thought I'd go to the other objective on the other side of the map, but there wasn't. There was an attack boat there, so I just kind of went the long way around to sea here. And hiding in the bushes, good idea, except if your opponent has their textures down, and/or is spamming the Q button, as most people seem to be doing. Of course, I do it, so I can't really talk too much about it. Anyway, the burn is stopped, so there's somebody here. I've turned off my laser sight so they don't know where the hell I am that easily. Oh, and they're apparently either dead and/or gone. Hopefully gone. Definitely not gone. So I do get him there, and I didn't see.
Just taking control of objective Charlie.
I think I get shot. No, I don't get shot. Oh yeah, I tried to hop in the gunner here, but no! Somebody else grabbed it. At this point, it is appropriate to say drat. Is it right here? Do they have D? I think they have D. No, they don't have D. That explains why I don't die. Yeah, it must have been another map. Another game that I died from a cannonball from that thing. The old cannons up on that ridge are surprisingly fun to use. I mean, like, helicopters and attack boats like to hover around that, sea. And if you can get on that forward-facing cannon, it's really fun. Because, I mean, I've come narrowly close to hitting attack choppers that are hovering around that area. The trick is just trying to master the arc of the cannons. They're beside the point. And then guns. The guns are okay, I guess. There's not much I want to change about them. The DMRs are very... Actually, there's one guy who was spamming it very effectively, which I got quite mad at, because he killed me 7 times in a row. And this is the only bit of actual awesomeness that I do, basically, this entire clip. I actually get a trench knife kill. Yay. And yes, I know it's a premium knife. Shut up. It looks bloody awesome. It's a knuckle duster with a blade attachment, assuming. Here, I was actually going to head over to that objective, but then I stopped. Saw this guy. Oh, sorry. Thought I was going to use the MG4 to peg him, then I thought, haha, you stupid idiot. You can't use the MG4, especially with the silencer stuck on the end to... I don't know why I was getting lagged there. But it pops up later rather severely, and when I get to that, I'll be severely pissed off. But, you can't hit shit when you've got a suppressor on the MG4 and you're firing at a distance. You can't. You really can't. It's complete dribble. But I do get one lucky kill right about... See, they're starting to come below here. He starts popping up, I start firing, put a couple bolts down range, I miss. This guy comes around the corner, completely unsuspecting, I scope him, kill him, and I die. Now, before I started recording this, I actually got rebalanced the previous match, and I'm playing against... That was the squad I was with last time, and they were really good, so I'm not really too happy. I'm not really sad that I died there. Anyway, here we are. This is the enemy carrier, actually. And I'm doing a very effective job of holding down that door. Very good spot to camp. Or at least sit down for a little while if you want to stare at one objective. And you can, yes, you can fire through those doors. You aim for the center, near the lower bottom, just right on the seam between the two doors. And if you fire, some of your bullets, if not most of them, will go through. So you can kill anyone camping in front of those doors. Yeah, in retrospect, I probably should have reloaded right here. But, you know, I'm an idiot, so... And I'll throw the grenade over there just in case, because that's actually a spawn spot for the enemy. So, you know. Hiding behind the good old indestructible computer monitors here. Letting my teammates get slaughtered. That's just how I do. I think we have... Yeah, we have an attack boat pulled into their front. And I'm just kind of running around here, and then somehow this guy's M416 bullet somehow takes me down in like 3 shots. Yay, me. I'm dead. And then I thought, oh, I think I know where they all are. They're trying to do a ninja cap on the back of us. No, wait. That's good. Hold on. Never mind. They're almost doing a ninja cap on the back of us. Most of them are in there. They're defending that place pretty well. I get shot. I'm like, oh crap. And then I realized something. They're above us. They're coming down a stairwell. So that must mean I can get a nice sick flank maneuver off, and especially with the MG4 silent... Oh, no, wait a minute. Wrong carrier. They're camping down the stairwell. I'm gonna get a nice sweet flank off of them, because they are camping in that stairwell. Yeah, they are. They're camping over there. Yeah, I'm gonna get a nice sweet flank off on them. This is gonna be epic. It's gonna be absolutely epic. I'm gonna get stuck on a map error. I'm running around the corner. Hey, look at this. I'm checking there just in case. There's nothing there. Coming around the corner. You see the first guy and click. Sorry, Battlefield 4 has crashed. Thank you. EA, thank you. Thank you guys for watching. This is the Hexagon Zero. I am having a terrible time on Battlefield 4, but hopefully it'll get better. I will see you guys next time. This is the Hexagon Zero. Signing out.